I pledge to be a president for all Americans.
What if Kamala Harris wins? Imagine this. In just a few days, the United States swears in a new president. But this time, history is made, and for the first time, it's Kamala Harris at the helm of the nation. What would that future look like? How would it change America and the world? Let's look at what-if scenario of Kamala Harris winning the U.S. presidency. Whether you're a fan, a skeptic, or somewhere in between, her leadership would have profound impacts on policy, international relations, and American culture. Let's break it down. Kamala Harris has been vocal about issues like criminal justice reform, healthcare, and economic equity. So, if she becomes president, we could see some major shifts. For starters, Kamala Harris has advocated for a stronger social safety net. That could mean expanded healthcare coverage, perhaps building on Obamacare with more accessible options for all Americans. Her track record suggests that she would push for reforms in policing and incarceration too, big topics in today's social climate. We might see bold moves toward reducing income inequality through progressive taxation or more accessible housing and education programs. Now, let's talk about the global stage. As president, Kamala Harris would likely take a strong stance on issues like climate change and global alliances. Unlike some of her predecessors, Harris would probably prioritize climate action, pushing for stronger environmental commitments from the U.S. and its allies. She might also redefine America's relationships with NATO, the UN, and other global organizations. Immigration policy would be another key issue. Harris, herself the daughter of immigrants, has always supported more humane immigration reform. We might see her administration implementing new protections for dreamers and updating immigration laws to better reflect the needs of the 21st century. And beyond policy, there's the cultural impact. Imagine the message her presidency would send to young women and people of color across the country and the world. For the first time, young girls, especially those from African American and South Asian backgrounds, would see someone like themselves in the highest office of the land. It's powerful. Her story could inspire a new generation of leaders and shape the social fabric of the United States for decades to come. Of course, every leader faces obstacles, and Harris would be no exception. She could encounter resistance in Congress, especially on more progressive issues. And then there's the polarized political landscape to consider. Would she be able to unite the country, or would we see even greater divides? And let's not forget, scrutiny from the media would be intense, as it is for any high-profile leader. So, what if Kamala Harris wins? America would be witnessing a historic first, a symbol of breaking barriers. Her presidency could be a turning point, filled with possibilities for change, and yes, a fair share of challenges. But that's the beauty of democracy, right? Every leader brings new hope, new ideas, and new debates to the table. What do you think? Would Kamala Harris lead the country toward progress and unity? Or would her presidency face insurmountable challenges? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time out.